VK4JKM, VK4OLB, portable Mount Beerwah. Do you copy?
Yeah, right, I copy. Your nation into Mount Beerwah. Very good thing.
What's up, YouTube? It's VK4OLB back with the HamTac channel, and today we are hiking up Mount Beerwah, part of the Glasshouse mountain range, and we're going to be doing a POTA activation. I believe it's a park AU1339. You're testing out the dipole today. It's cut for 40 meters and 15 meters, so definitely get a lot of regional contacts on 40 and maybe some DX into Europe on 15. Stay tuned. Nearly at the top. Pretty good view from here, 5'9" into Mount Beerwah. Beautiful. So tired. Yeah, to a nice view. A little bit longer to go up the track. Dad's a bit tired. I can't even see him. Oh, no there. Here's the frequency in use. CQ Parks, CQ Parks, CQ Parks, CQ Parks. CQ Parks in the air. CQ Parks in the air. Victor Kilo 4 Oscar Lima Bravo. Victor Kilo 4 Oscar Lima Bravo. Calling CQ Parks and listening. CQ Parks, CQ Parks, CQ Parks, CQ Parks. CQ Parks on the air, 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 CQ Parks. Okay, so Isaac put out a call. I'll see if it's still around. VK4JKM, VK4OLB portable. Do you copy? I assume I got a 5'9" signal into repeater. I think I'm about 50 k's away, but still making it in just fine. Portable, I think it's Mount Beerwah or something like that. One of the Glasshouse mountains. Not too much luck on POTA yet. HF is pretty noisy here, but if you want to get interesting scene for everyone with my loud breaker stuff.
Yeah, Roger, that one. I'm sitting with the FDA. I can switch to VHF and UHF on my tape radio here. When you're ready, you got a 5-3 signal, 5-3, 5
QSL. Frequency in use. Highest we are. Frequency in use. CQ Parks, CQ Parks. Victor Kilo 4 Oscar Lima Bravo. Parks, CQ Parks, CQ Parks. Victor Kilo 4 Oscar Lima Bravo. I got a weak station, I think that's Mark. Is that VK4 MRH, park to park? QSL 4 to 1, QSL 4 and 1, you're a 2x2, 2x2. What's your call sign? QRZ, QRZ. Okay, I copied AU9244 and AU9027. What's the call sign though? Call sign. Roger, Mark, was that AU9247? CQ Parks in the air. Victor Kilo 4 Oscar Lima Bravo.
VK4JK, I'm monitoring.
I'll get them to you tonight or on the way home in the car, but yeah, but half of them are on Dad's phone too, so yeah, just leaving now anyway. Oh, there's a really cool repeater site up here too. I'll send you some videos.
Yeah, roger. I think there's a government thing up there as well, so a lot of interference. But yeah, send me them on the messenger app because it's better calling on the PK4
QSO. Just leaving the POTA site now. Got 11 contacts. Big thank you to Marty, VK4KC, and Isaac, VK4IKZ. They made up 90% of my contacts. Yeah, in the end, we had that big tower right there. It really probably affected my propagation, or what do you call it, radiation pattern. And my noise floor was pretty low. It was about a S3, S5. Had random bits of interference, like broadband interference from the transmitter, I assume. Yeah, bad radiation pattern with all those things nearby. Compromised antenna. I packed a dipole and end-fed half wave, but there were no trees nearby, so I couldn't string that up, so I just put up the vertical. I brought 3 antennas. I probably also overpacked. So I've learned a few things this time. Check where you're going before you go there, like where you're actually going to be set up. Pack less antennas. The vertical, that can go anywhere. It's a very safe antenna to go with. Horizontal antennas, when you don't have a squid pole, you can't put them anywhere. So I should have thought more carefully about that. Although horizontal antennas, you know, wire antennas, way lighter and easier to pack than verticals, especially when you're walking around like this. Yeah, I could hit the Gold Coast repeater and of course Mount Beerwah from up here. I put the distances of how far that was just with the handheld. Yeah, I think we left at the right time. It would be too dark if we stayed any longer. Yeah, so I think there are definitely a few lessons learned today. One being, check your park where you're going, look at photos, reviews, check you're actually going to the right park. Next, pack only the antennas you need. I packed 3, I used 1, and it was probably the worst one I could have used for the bands I was on. Plan your time well. We got there a bit late, we left early, and I just got enough contacts because of 2 people, so that's good. I think next time I come out too, I will also bring a flower pot antenna and a higher power 2m/70 centimeter transceiver, because I tried for about 20-30 minutes on the handheld with the high gain antenna, rubber ducky antenna, and I only got Isaac, and he was really close. Especially when you're going this high up, invest in a good antenna and transceiver for 2m/70 centimeters. Because HF will really work anywhere pretty well when you're going up there. You know, you want 2m/70 centimeters. Alright, I've just gotten back from Mount Beerwah, or Beerwah, can't really pronounce it. Overall, a lot to learn from, really. A lot to learn from. I only got 11 contacts in the log. I could have stayed longer and got more contacts, but it was getting dark. I had to drive back home for about an hour. Yeah, reviewing it, I should have set up a bit below the mountain where there are trees available for my dipole or an end-fed half wave. I set up a vertical right next to this commercial tower site, and it probably would have awfully affected the radiation pattern. It was compromised antenna in general for 40 meters especially, which is where I operated on. I only activated the park because of Isaac and Marty. Marty gave me all his call sign from 40 meters, and Isaac, I think he gave me 4 or 5 bands. So yeah, I think I got Arjun, VK4PAA, Mark, VK4MRH. So that was the results. I got pretty poor signal reports throughout the day, so I don't know what that was. But yeah, I took this big heavy bag full of crap, and I only used a few stuff in it. And also, I think I used about 10 watt hours from the 180 watt hour power pack. So next time, I'm just gonna take this thing. Oh, so much to learn. I should have learned this by now, but I keep on bringing too much stuff and I keep on making not enough contacts. But it's all part of the learning phase. So overall, it wasn't a waste in the end. great views. I'd never hiked that mountain before. It was really fun, especially with Dad. And for the first time, I hit the what do you call it? Gold Coast P25 repeater VK4 RBT. I hit it in the city. I was in the city this morning, and I hit it from Mount Beerwah or Beerwah. Jaden was also on. He was helpful. He was on standby in case of injury or whatever. So next time too, the biggest thing, if I'm going to a mountain, I should really invest, if anything, into a good 2 meters antenna and a good 2 meters transceiver. 2 meters and 70 centimeters. So next time I should bring a flower pot and the RT98 I have, which is a 15 watt dual band analog radio from Redidus. That's what I normally run, but right now my flower pot is out there. It's my home station flower pot now, so I need to make a new one. Got the video coming up. I'll just show you the other antennas I did have packed. The first antenna I had packed, which is one I wanted to use, is this dipole. I think each of the legs I cut it so long ago, I think they're either 7.5 or 10 meters each. So what about half wave on 40 meters? I forgot, I cut it so long ago. But I wanted to get that strung up. I also brought my little homemade infed half wave unit. Definitely waterproof, not. And this, which I should have wrapped around it, but I brought the big thing anyway. Didn't use any of them. I brought all this rope too to strung it up, but I didn't use any. I brought my Morse code key, didn't use it. I brought this massive battery box, and I used, an 18th of its capacity. A lot to learn, and yeah, I chose the worst antenna. It was the most practical, most convenient, vertical, but it also was the most bulkiest and the most inefficient, or it didn't work well on 40 meters, that's what I'm trying to say. The conditions were great. The solar flux index was like 160 today, and I reckon 10 meters would have been open, 15 definitely. I saw quite a few stations on 20, but yeah, also the towers near us, the phone towers and all them were right next to us, big towers, and I put my antenna right next to this concrete thing, so that probably absorbed or reflected a lot of the signal, probably affects the radiation pattern. Yeah, so a lot to learn. Next time, key takeaways. What will happen next time? I will bring 9 amp hour battery. That's more than enough. 9 amp hour lead acid battery. I'll get a lithium eventually, but for now, that is lighter and way better than that one. Next thing, I'll bring one antenna only. Next thing, probably the most important thing, I will choose my location more carefully, because as I said, my location where I went to, there are probably 20 people going in and out at a time, taking selfies, nice big glorious view, and just got me in the side with my VK4, they were looking at me like I'm some weirdo. I was. So yeah, location, definitely. Time, I would have gotten a better time. It was really rushed, so I would have planned it more. This only got planned yesterday. So yeah, I would have done more Morse code. I was looking forward to doing a lot of Morse code contacts. Not even for POTA, just in general. Maybe some general DX, but didn't get to that. Anyway, thank you for watching the video on the HamTac channel. I'm VK4OLB, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.